right, well, I never turned the mic on, so that's great. So let me catch you guys up to speed with everything. I mean, it's a bunch of 19 millimeters and 17 millimeters. Here, I couldn't get the camera in here while I was doing it, but you pretty much put an Allen inside of this guy right here, like so. And then put your 16 millimeter on there and hold this and tighten that nut. And now we'll tighten this up. And after that, I'll probably put in the next arm here, and then the top arm. And then I could remove this one, replace that one. Then we could drop the lower portion there, this guy. I just threw this guy back on, and I gotta tighten up that bolt. I'll show you the trick for that because it's really tight in there. And also, this old bolt you take out of the arm, if you're replacing it with Lemforder, then this bolt will not work from the original part. So you're going to need the hardware kit that utilizes a longer bolt like this. That's like this, and it's got like a Torx end. That's what I used here. Put a washer there, and then on the other side, put one of these nuts on there. That's a 19. And that's all she wrote on that. Now let's go ahead and get this all tightened up. Here's my trick. So you get some tape, long 19, and it's got to be bent inward. Drop your nut into here, and then we're gonna guide it onto there, like so. It should be on, and then I'll just try to ratchet that on. I was able to catch it. Now it's a bunch of ratcheting, so I can't get an impact in there. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Put it in here. Almost that simple. Alright, we're in position there. And we are in position here. Just pushed in that little sleeve that comes in the kit. And then this will go on the back side of this arm, will be on this side. And we'll put our bolt in. It's kind of hard to record, but it's reverse order of taking it out. Alright, I've just loosened this bottom bolt, and now we'll just kind of work this guy out. Okay, and now this one has a plastic cover on it, so you're going to take that off. Just remember which way it went. Let's grab our new one right away. And it'll be this way. Clean this up. Let's put this on somehow. Catch that. We'll catch the bottom. I'm going to reuse the old hardware. I want to keep it looking. Oh yeah. had to improvise, so I'm sorry. This thing is too long, so it's bottoming out on the top. So now, got it sandwiched here, and I'll have to remove it with the whole control arm, which is fine and dandy. The tool to press the rear bushing out, and I'll show you how that works. So I'm going to be using this part. It's got a notched section, and I'll leave a link down below with the link to the tool, and you'll put it in from this side. So this will be facing the rear of the car, and I'll go back around here and show you how to put it in here. See how worn this is? You have to bend this shield back a little bit, and I used a flathead to pry this a little bit here. Otherwise, you'd have to take the whole hub apart and take the dust shield off, the brake calipers, and it'll be a nightmare. And so you want to feed this here. It'll only fit one direction because it's so tight back here. See how that seats on the bushing there? Now I'm going to put this back a little bit so that we could take this tool, and this part has a bearing that spins. So when you put the locking nut that has this recessed lip, it'll spin the bearing and allow you to work that out. So I'll go ahead and feed this through if I can. There we go. And then the bearing will go into the shaft there. So like I said, it is really tight here, so we got to bend this a little bit more. Not ideal, but use some pliers not to damage that, and it should be okay. Get over. And like that, should come out. So now, I'll show you the bearing. Without this tool, good luck. Problem is getting this back on. I couldn't fit the tool on the other side, so I just hammered it in from this side. Because this is on an angle and this shaft is too long, so it was a nightmare. Look at this. It's gone. And then we'll go ahead and insert the new bushing. Now, nice thing is with that tool, you would just slide it on. Look at this. It slips right over this rubber boot and sits on here, so it doesn't damage anything. So the only way I can do it right now is put it in this way and hammer it in, because as you can see, I have no way of getting it on that way. If I do it this way, well, I could try it this way. We'll see what happens. Put some silicone lubricant on this. Hoping that may help a little bit. So the tool doesn't work. It's going reverse. It's too tight, and I don't want to damage the dust shield anymore. So this way will work. It's a little bit more time consuming, but it will work. Fortunately, that's my only option right now. I think that's it. Let's take a look on this side. Looks to be good. There we go. Seated flush with this lip. Now we could reassemble the rest of our stuff, which we have lower control arm, so we have our bushing. Reattach the arm here. I had to attach it because I had to get access to that. So we'll go ahead and get this back on the road here. All right, let's go ahead and put this lower control arm back on. Slide it here. And this bolt gonna go from this side. If I can get in here. Okay. And we will get this here. We're just gonna catch it because we need the play here. Put everything back in order. We're not putting that back yet because we got to get our spring, our lowering spring. Grab that real quick. All right, so I got the bolt through this here. And I gotta fasten it with the nut. Gluck. Let's go ahead and get the strut. We'll do that right away at the same time. Alright, we got the lower control arm tighten. Sway bar link tighten. I'm gonna jack it up and I'm gonna go tighten it from the top. I want to put it under load. Slide our bushing on. And then we're gonna put our first nut on. Once we tighten this, put our bottom cover on our lower control arm with plastic. The wheel, fix that dust shield, put the wheel back on, tighten those up, and we'll be good to go. Go ahead and grab this and should be good. Now this will just be our locking nut. Lock that guy in place. All right. Turn on this side. There we go. Now we got our tiny little screws that go right here. Are a pain in the ass to get on. All right, the moment of truth, guys. We are done. This is still gonna settle. Barely any gap though. It's 10 times better. We're sitting a little bit higher than I'd like it to, but overall, I'm really happy with the results. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. These are the 16s. I got new tires, the 205/50. She look great. Car's dirty. Still have to do a detail on it. I changed the shifter bushings on it. I'll show you guys the sound system. This is going to get copyrighted, so. Here's how everything looks right now. Let's see, is my phone working? It should be. Come all of that. Got the stance, real nice. This is my temporary setup. I got a sweet Alpine 3566 condensations. It's, all the snow's melting, super foggy, and the exhaust obviously. But yeah, this is a 12-inch Alpine, and then we got the nice 6-channel amp. Eventually I want to do that, like I told you guys, the panel in the back. Coming along nicely. Shifter bushings, game changer. If you guys haven't done it, highly recommend it. Completely changes the car. They were completely gone, they just weren't even there. And it is a pain in the ass to do, but manageable. I got it done, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. We got a ton finished on the CE. Everything from control arms to ball joints to bushings. I can't wait to drive the car and see how it drives and handles. It should be like night and day. The only thing that I have left to do is parts I'm waiting on are the drag links, the stabilizer end links, which you guys have seen me do in the past. So if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. It really helps. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.